Hey, what up? We are going to go over some land grab and security systems. So, I set up a really easy system that you guys can use for your Realm or server. And this is it. Just these three repeating blocks and a couple of impulse blocks at their base. Excuse me. So, let's get right into it. Let's make one for my base. I don't have one yet. So what we do first is we're going to do the warning first. Now this needs to be a repeating unconditional, needs redstone. Doesn't need a delay because it needs redstone to work. So how this works is the warning is going to be a title raw. So you have to type in this command exactly how it's in here. The only thing that's going to be different is the chords and the tag. So the chords would be whatever the player's base is going to be at, and the range is how far that you want the security system to work. So we're going to do my little community that we got going on at Zombie Nation, or whatever we're calling it. I like to call it a different name every single time that I join for the fun of it. So we will go to my little base that I'm working on my old account. I think it's me, Jenna, and Tiger, Lexi. Where's my teleporter? There it is. So I guess I'll just put this in the main area for now. I could always move this later on. But as you can see, my base is kind of like complete chaos. It's just in a really crazy mountain right now. I've been kind of working. I'm getting sidetracked. Screw it. If you guys want, skip 30 seconds of the video. Not even. I've been working on this little. That's my survival build stuff. So back to the video. Um, I could get sidetracked and talking all day. So you're going to need three spots. Um, boom, boom, boom. Let's just make it nice and clean for now. So then right there will be my three spots. So I'm thinking about how I want to do this. Gonna need three impulse blocks that are blank for now, because one's going to be set into redstone. One is we will get to it as we work onto it. So I need coordinates. So we'll just do this as the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down these coordinates, or I'm going to copy them. I'm going to copy them since I'm on a PC, but you need this coordinates where those blocks are at. So I'm just going to use this little button up here. If you don't know how to set this up and you're on PC, just go to settings, go down to creator, and enable copy coordinates UI. Very, very useful. But switch this to block position. Right there's the coordinates of that block, and I'm just going to copy it. You can write it down, whatever you want. So once you have the center of where the radius of the security system is going to be, we can go back to the command room. Once we are in the command room, find your spot where you're going to be putting this part. This part has to be into a ticket area for it to always work because of the range. It can't just be placed at their base, or else the range wouldn't work. So all I'm going to do is, so right there's the coordinates. I need to change these two. All I did was paste it at the front of it just so I can kind of see it. So this one will be 7831. Then this Y will be 61. And then this Z would be 87. Now, since this is a community build, I'm going to do typically what I do for communities, since there's more than one person, I boost up the range, typically to 500. Now, this is just a warning. So if someone got into 500 blocks of this cord, this is going to pop up on their screen if they don't have the proper tag. So for my city, I will just do zombie. So boom. Now this warning is done. And just to give you an idea, this seems to look pretty nice. What I have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 spaces, and then I do the color and text, which if you don't know how to do this on PC, it's Alt 0167, and you have to hold Alt in the whole entire time as you're pushing all those buttons. Then release the Alt, and it pops up there. Then you can type in your color code. If you're on Xbox or like PlayStation, there's a way you can pull up that symbol. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's in your keyboard settings. So yeah, copy this command exactly how it is. This is just quotation marks right here. And then the secondary bracket, primary bracket, secondary bracket. So it's exactly like this. These color coordinates, like right here, you can change to however you like. This is completely customizable. You can even change this text to anything you want. This is just how I have it. This text, you could literally say, "Hi, how you doing?" Doesn't matter. Completely customizable text. The only thing that's important is this. This tag, you can change to whatever you want. So action bar up to this point right here. Then you can literally have as many spaces you want. You can change the color, change the text, whatever you want. This is completely customizable. Then at the end, you have to have this. So once we have that down, then we'll just get this. I'm just preparing this one. This one right here is setting a redstone lamp so it blinks when it's on. So we got to find the coordinates for this here too. But first we're going to do this one. This one is actually the TP. What this command block right here, this is the same exact setup. Repeat unconditional needs redstone. We need to first change our coordinates, but anyone in that radius, when they get up to here, we'll just walk you right through it. So first I am going to change my X coordinates so it's appropriate for my zombie base. So -7, 8, 3, 1, and I need a negative here. And then 6, 1, then an 87. So whatever coordinates you want your center as, what we did for the warden system, you want right here. And then since we did a range of 500, I'm going to give them a 50 block range to turn around before they get teleported. So this is going to activate once they get up to 450. The warning system is going to activate once they get up to 500 blocks close. And so I want my tag here because I want it to ignore. Now I need to delete this because this is for someone else's base. The chords here are completely customizable. You want to place it to wherever, basically wherever you want the person to teleport to. So actually what I'm going to be changing this to, I think I'm going to change this to the hub and keep it standard. So if someone else walks in there that's not supposed to be, they can teleport to right here. So, boom. So once you find the coordinates that you want them to teleport to, you will, boom. Is there anyone online at my base? I need to tag her. Let's see, I need to give her a tag. So that would be boom. Now, I'm only doing this part just so as I'm testing it, it doesn't like teleport her out. Just because, well, that'd be unfortunate for her. So tag, boom. Nope, I need to get rid of that @. Add zombie. Cool. Cool. So now when I turn this on, it won't pop up on our screen, but it's going to pop up on ours because I don't have this. So let's see if this works. So always active. It didn't find a target yet. But if we go over there, watch what happens. And then I'll show you what happens when the teleporter's also on too. Well, first, since we are going over there, this part's important. You want to have this right here. So you need to copy these coordinates right here that's in between those 3 blocks. Once you have those coordinates written down either on a piece of paper or copied on your computer, we need to go back to the area. And then you will see what the warning system looks like on my screen too. I think my teleporter's over here. Yep. So now it should pop up with a warning system. Yes, warning, you are trespassing, please turn around. So now we need to set up these right here. This is why we wrote down that coordinate. So the first one, we want set block at those coordinates right in between those 3 repeating command blocks. Redstone. You want to type this in exactly how this is. So redstone block, well, set block to the chords, redstone block. So when they hit a button here, it's going to turn the security system on. This one right here, in which I'll show you how I set up the buttons. It's completely customizable. It just works like regular redstone. So set block, boom, there. So this is going to be to turn it off. This middle one I just used. Now you can have these any order you want. This is just a system that I do. But then I do tag at a range 10. That way, anyone in a range of 10, when you push the button, it's going to give this tag. So that means what we need to do, add zombie. This is completely, whatever tag that you're using for their personal security system is what you want to put here. So then that way they can turn their security system off. Say they got a new player that's going to show up. They bring the new player to wherever they have their system at, and then it's going to look like this. So boom. And then just for like a little reminder, I kind of do it like this. And you can kind of do this any way you want, but so tag and then off. And then the last coordinate we need is, you can place this anywhere, but I'm just going to do this. Boom. So then when we go back here, what's cool too, if we actually go far enough away, it's gonna, I'll show you, once we get up to 500 blocks away, this system will turn off. So boom. And we should be getting close any minute. Yep. So now when we get 500 blocks close to my base, it will appear. Boom. So then I go over here. Now this is when this middle block is important. So the reason why we got that coordinate right beside that one stone block because that's where I'm going to have this blinking redstone lamp at. So you want this command to be, another set block command. Put those chords that we just did, and then lit redstone lamp. Has to be lit. And then this is going to be repeat unconditional, needs redstone. Put a delay in ticks of 20 seconds. That way it looks appropriate and doesn't like hurt your eyes. So now all we got to do is test the system out. So let's go to my area. Actually, here, let me show you first. This is all for demonstration. Let's go back to my base. Should be this way. There we go. So now if we go back here, it's going to auto tell me to the hub because we're not welcome there. So if we go in 450 blocks close to my base, it's auto going to teleport me there. I cannot get there. But if I go like this, break this block, and you got to make sure on, especially in a teleporter, you have to make sure that these brackets are here and these coordinates are here, and don't just do TP at A at these chords, because if you just do TP at A at these chords, it's going to teleport everyone into the world to those chords repeated, so you will not be able to move or do anything. It will just keep on TPing you in that spot. So that's bad. So that's why you always have coordinates in here with a range. But since we turned the security system off, I'll show you what it looks like once I have the tag. Now we should be able to go to my base. I have that one always on. I need to turn that off. That was my bad. It needs redstone. See, I called it needs redstone, so now it won't do that. Oh yeah, I was supposed to. She decorated this area. Oh, it looks nice. So if I go back over here, one more over, there we go. There, so now it actually let me back at my base. So now let's act like we're actually going to turn this on. So now I would need a tag. So now it's giving me the tag, so now I can effectively turn this on. See how that blinks? That lets me know the security system is on. That's why we have that delay of 20 ticks. Then if I turn it off, that stops blinking. So that's my land grab system. It's very easy to deal with, and it's foolproof. So let me know what you guys think. Like and share in the comments. Thank you for taking the time to watch, man. I really appreciate it. See you.